Hey everybody, this is Brothers Forge Gaming and welcome to NESQuick. Today's game in review is Narc. This 1990 acclaimed game is a port of the classic arcade in which you take control of Max Force and Hitman, who are two special agents going through 9 levels of war on drugs to ultimately stop and find Mr. Big. You start off, this game is a side-scrolling run-and-gun style game, co-op. You can play it single player, but you can get in there with a buddy, 2 players. You're running through all the stages, just busting and shooting drug dealers and junkies and collecting their contraband and supplies, until you'll find a couple of objectives you have to do, and you'll have to get a key card on each stage, and that will let you go on to the next level. Each guy has their machine gun, which is limited on ammo, so you're going to want to be sparingly with that and try to find as much of it as you can, because when you run out, it shoots at like an incredibly slow rate, so you don't want to get to that stage. Also, each guy has a rocket launcher, which is pretty cool because it does a lot of damage and has kind of some fun, violent scenes, and you'll also need it to complete certain parts of the game and to kill certain bad guys and stuff. So that becomes very important and something that you gotta kind of stock up on as well. So after you complete the first 9 stages, you will finally make it and find Mr. Big, which you'll have a couple of fun boss fights with him, and then ultimately the game will end. You'll get to put in, your high score and all that arcade-style fun, but the game will be over, and that will be the complete. I don't believe there's any cool cutscenes or anything. It was kind of a letdown on that aspect, but graphically the game does look very good. It has a lot of fun animation. I think the sprites are pretty good. Pretty close to the arcade for an 8-bit version. Actually, it's still pretty violent. Has some fun scenes. It has some digitalized cutscenes that kind of enhance the overall. Definitely, it has good sound. The controls aren't too bad. It has a couple of flaws in the double tap to jump and shoot rockets can sometimes not register or something like that, but all in all, definitely a easy to play game. Some of the downfalls would be there are no continues and you only get 2 stock lives, so the game can be kind of short. You do get 3 guys every 100,000, and you will need to kind of learn how to stockpile that. You can bust a lot of guys for extra points. And you can kind of learn how to do that to get extra guys for your later stages. Or else this is a very difficult game to play all the way through, and with the no continue aspect, it does get frustrating to have to start all the way over from the beginning. Those would probably be some of the only really bad points. Other than that, this is a great co-op game to pick up. Go out there, start your war on drugs, bust some criminals, shoot some bad guys. All that fun stuff. I think you have a good time if you learn how to play it and play it for what it is. It definitely has some good gameplay value. It's a pretty cheap game, so easy to go and find. So we hope you enjoyed this review on Narc. Catch all of our other reviews, and we will see you next time.